Everyone has an opinion about Canadian federal politics.
Oh yeah.
Hey gang, what's up? Just Aaron right here, Question Period Canada. How y'all doing? We're bringing you some action from the House of Commons floor question period. It's always a wicked debate. Pierre Poilievre is challenging Justin Trudeau on many of the issues in Canada. There's many other ministers and MPs that go head to head. So many questions, so few answers. Question Period Canada. Let's take a peek at what's been happening in the House of Commons recently.
Mr. Speaker, we always knew this Prime Minister was not worth the cost after 9 years, but now his carbon tax cover-up has been exposed. We forced him to release data showing that in addition to the higher bills at the pumps and on home heating that Canadians directly pay in the tax, there's also going to be a $30 billion a year hit to our economy. That's $1,800 in lost wages and higher prices for Canadian families. Now that we've caught them hiding the true cost of their tax, how can we believe anything else they say about any other tax hike?
The Honourable Minister for the Environment and Climate Change.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, facts are facts, and the facts are that 8 out of 10 Canadian families get more money back from carbon pricing than they pay. Facts, Mr. Speaker, climate change is going to cost Canadian $35 billion by 2030. In fact, right now, Eastern Canada is seeing the second heat wave before the summer has even started. People are being evacuated in Northwest Territories. What's the Conservative response? Let the planet burn. It's immoral, Mr. Speaker. We won't have it on this side of the House. We will work with Canadians. We will help them. We will be there for them. Unfortunately, not the Conservative Party of Canada.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Mr. Speaker, the fanatical rhetoric of that extremist minister won't change anything. The reality is that nor will his carbon tax change the weather. His carbon tax is not going to eliminate a single forest fire, a single drought, a single heat wave. All it will do is turn up the heat on Canadian taxpayers. Now we know that their 8 and 10 talking point does not include a $25 billion hit to the economy, which works out to almost $2,000 in lost wages and higher prices for families. Again, if they've been hiding this, what else are they hiding about their other tax hikes?
Yeah. The Honourable Minister of Natural Resources and Energy.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I noted last week my colleagues' newfound interest in what economists have to say. Will 300 economists across this country actually validate the fact that 8 out of 10 Canadians get more money back? What is appalling, Mr. Speaker, is the complete disregard and ignoring the effects of climate change and the costs of climate change. I don't know whether the honourable member is a climate denier or whether he just doesn't think climate change is very important, but his willingness to compromise the future of our children is absolutely appalling.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
And now that we've caught them covering up the real cost and who will pay their carbon tax, it raises the question about their job-killing tax on home builders, health care, small business, and farmers. The president of real estate company RE/MAX said it's not true that just the rich will pay. It will penalize average Canadians. The Canadian food professor says that farmers will pay, which means anyone who eats will pay. Right. So, Mr. Speaker, why won't they just clear all this up and accept an amendment to their capital gains tax hike to exclude anyone who's making less than $120,000 in income from paying a single cent in higher tax?
The Honourable President of the Treasury Board.
Mr. Speaker, actually a new report out today says that housing starts are up, Mr.
10%.
Speaker, by 10%. We are now on track to build over 50,000 housing starts this year, compared to when the Leader of the Opposition was the housing minister. How many housing units were built, Mr. Speaker? Count them. That'd be 6, Mr. Speaker. I wonder about those stats, Mr. Speaker, and on this side of the House, we actually have a plan to build housing, and they continue to go up, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
So gang, as you can see, things are out of control. They're chaotic on the House of Commons floor during Question Period Canada. Who's gonna win this debate? Poilievre, Trudeau, Jagmeet, the Bloc? Who cares about the Bloc? Like, subscribe, share, get notified, all those fun things. Leave a comment, please. We love the comments. Until the next video, and there will be more videos, we'll catch you then. Thanks for watching this one. We'll see you next time.